Welcome NFL fans, you're locked in for a trip through gridiron history, one classic at a time. In today's video, we're headed to Ford Field, November 19th, 2023, for a game between the 7-2 Detroit Lions and the 3-7 Chicago Bears. There were 63,873 in attendance, and the Lions were favored by 8. The Bears were 104, 77-5 in head-to-head play against Detroit, since the Lions made their debut in 1930 as the Portsmouth Spartans. Matt Eberflus earned his lumps as the defensive coordinator for the Indianapolis Colts for 4 seasons, before taking the head coaching job with Chicago. He was in his second season coaching the Bears, and had struggled to a 6-21 record. Former tight end Dan Campbell had a 24-30-1 head coaching record, and was in his third season leading the Lions. The Lions' 7-2 start was their best 9-game win-loss record in over 60 seasons. Justin Fields was starting for the Bears after several inactive weeks due to a thumb injury on his throwing hand. Fields had earned an 82.3 rating over his 31 career starts to date. Jared Goff had recently thrown 383 consecutive passes without an interception, which was the third best mark in NFL history. Over his 109 career starts, he had racked up a 93.3 rating and over 28,000 yards. The game was initially aired on Fox. The full game and the condensed game are both available on NFL.com. Here's the highlight package from the NFL's YouTube page. Enjoy!
And Justin Fields on the RPO, pulls it, runs it, and slides down. 2nd down and 4, off the fake. Fields climbing the pocket, stepping up, and sidearm slings to DJ Moore into Detroit territory. High snap, Fields handles, and gets rid of it calmly. This is Cole Kmet, the tight end, who's in the best stretch of his career. Little fake roll to the left, coming back to the right, and that is a special throw past the line to gain for Equanimeous St. Brown. A fake to Herbert. Good job by Tyler Scott to get Hutchinson out of the way, and then Justin Fields slides inside the 5 for a first down.
You're going to see that every time if you're an official.
1st and goal. Give it to Foreman. He walks in for the touchdown. An exceptional welcome back drive for Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears. 75 yards for the score. He'll block on the perimeter. It's a very tough Detroit offense. With Goff rolling out. And at the very last moment, St. Brown makes the catch, and he gets a shot from Jalen Johnson, the corner, coming in strong. He's lined up wide in the empty set here. On 3rd down, Goff past the sticks, perfectly executed for Amon-Ra St. Brown. Was lined up with a guy he saw in college in Kyler Gordon, their slot corner. 2nd down, Goff in the face of pressure, delivers off target, and for the first time in his NFL career, the rookie Tyreek Stevenson has a pick. And Laporta, it seemed like he would have been open on that slant. Fields on the roll. He's able to connect with Cole Kmet, who fights for yardage and has the first down. Out to the 49-yard line. Jack Campbell. Fields. Collapsing pocket. Wide open. DJ Moore, and the Bears move the chains. Play clock winding down again. They get the snap off. On 3rd and long, Fields had it batted down. That ball was loose. It's going to be ruled an incomplete pass.
So hard to figure out what they're doing.
Jared Goff, nice throw past the sticks. It's a first down for Josh Reynolds as Eddie Jackson rips him down. They pick up 11 yards to move the chains.
He walks up to the outside. Expect that to happen to you.
Now 1st and 20, and Goff throws another one away. And this time it's T.J. Edwards, his first Chicago Bear interception. Fields. Boy, they held up against Hutchinson pretty well that time. Tyler Scott loses the football. Still loose on the deck. Who wants it? Matt Eberflus pointing, but it's going to be Detroit football. Cam Sutton knocked it out. Alex Anzalone's got the ball for Detroit. Those two teams will square off on Thursday morning on Thanksgiving. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs now, and good blocking. Taylor Decker's out there for Jahmyr Gibbs. Graham Glasgow threw a really nice block off the right guard spot. A little inside toss for Amon-Ra St. Brown, and he dives ahead to move the chains. Seemingly, he's based on our unofficial line. We got Dan Skipper as an eligible man on the top side of the formation. Toss play coming left, Jahmyr Gibbs to the pylon, and the Lions take advantage of the takeaway. Just a four-man rush for Detroit. Fields across for Herbert. He's trying to beat the defender to the 35. Brian Branch was there to tackle him. Halfway through the second, Fields keeps it here. They got Okwara out of the play. Fields rips one, and he finds Darnell Mooney into Detroit territory. They'll stick with the run, and they get the first down. It's Roschon Johnson, the rookie out of Texas, their fourth-round pick. Oh, wow, Lions are bringing the house. Fields throws underneath. DJ Moore gets away from Joseph, and Moore fighting for the first down. Wow! Fields throws end zone, looking for Herbert, and the back shoulder throw won't go. Good job by the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, in coverage. Here's Cairo Santos. Nice easy chip shot. Now 201 career field goals made for the 10-year veteran out of Tulane. They've been one of the most explosive offenses in all the NFL. Goff very solid in this 2-minute. There goes Amon-Ra St. Brown. Right to the 35 for 10 yards, and here comes Detroit. Plenty of time. There's St. Brown again, right over the middle on the slant. That's an area he's starting to dominate now over the last couple of months.
Graphic catches in the middle of the football field.
Goff underneath the check down to Gibbs. Bears are playing a little bit soft back, and that's 8 more yards. So just like that, empty set for Goff on 3rd and 2. Goff pumps, Goff throws. Eddie Jackson put a big hit on Jameson Williams, but those Alabama boys just collided, and Williams held on.
Press down. He can repel down.
Yeah, that's right. Here comes Chicago bringing a blitz, and a good job by Goff to find Gibbs. Edwards has to shove him out, and that stops the clock after an 8-yard gain. Another blitz from the Bears. So the check down to Gibbs with a blocker in front. And he's down near the 10-yard line. Stevenson the tackle. On 3rd and goal, just a 4-man rush. Goff to the end zone, and St. Brown held on for the touchdown and the first Lions lead of the day. What do you think he was trying to tell Christina? What do you really think when you read between the lines? Here is Montgomery running between the tackles, and he's dragging Jaquan Brisker all the way out to the 45. 20 hard-earned yards again for the former Bear. They run it with Montgomery. Nice little fill block that time by Frank Ragnow, the center. One of the best centers in the NFL.
Their menu, the volume of plays they have in the run game is deep, and they can use them all.
Pressure coming from Jack Sanborn here, and he just came around the edge and wrapped up Jared Goff for his first sack of the season. Dan Feeney there, again, only had played 3 offensive snaps all year. He is snapping to Fields over Cody Whitehair. There's Foreman, nice run, steering his way to a first down out to the 33-yard line. Khalil Herbert, who's back from an ankle injury, he is in the backfield. Fields. Nothing downfield. Excellent coverage so far by Detroit. Fields finally finds a wide open DJ Moore, who slipped to the sideline to get the first down. Roschon Johnson gets the carry with a little stiff arm, and he's able to pick up a first down. Got past Jack Campbell with that extension, and he takes it for 14 yards to the 39. Conservative play call here, and Johnson will make it a little bit of an easier attempt. So this would be about 53 from here, which is within Cairo Santos' range. Santos, consistent. Line drive kick, so Khalif Raymond will get an opportunity here. And that's a good return. Out past the 25. No longer a good return. He loses the football. It is Bears ball. Tyreek Stevenson was able to jar that ball loose. Against Baltimore, had a hip injury. Khalif Raymond, they would like to use him on punts rather than kicks. Reynolds the fumble. And out Fields trying to take advantage. And another good run for Justin Fields. This is what we saw in the opening couple of drives.
Well, they always have a plan to stop Aiden Hutchinson.
Yep. Wright was matched up with him again. Fields climbs. Fields throws. Touchdown. 1-2 punch delivers. It's Fields to Moore for the lead.
Play action up off of that, and that's when this offense started to click.
Back to the ground game. There's Jahmyr Gibbs with an excellent run on first down. Picks up 8.
Raves about him. Best player on our team.
Goff back to Gibbs out of the backfield, and Jalen Johnson unable to get him down, nor can Edmonds. Jackson finally pushes Gibbs. Been in a position to have to go for it on fourth down today. Goff, not good that time. His third interception, and it's another Bears newcomer, Tremaine Edmonds. Back in the lineup, and he's got the third Bears pick. To give to Johnson with the cut, and a physical run for Johnson into Sutton for 6 and a first down. Right now, on third down and short, Justin Fields trying to sneak ahead. It does not look like he got much push. Again, nice easy chip shot. And a 23-14 advantage for the Bears.
Right down here at the bottom. Got one target today.
Yeah. He chips here, then releases. Oh, that was towards Laporta, but that went fluttering out of Jared Goff's hand as he got hit. Toss play for Herbert. And there goes Khalil Herbert. A good run. Play clock winding down. 4-man rush. Fields with nothing down the field. Penalty marker flies in. Fields takes off. Fields with a big run. Fields still on his feet, and he slides down inside the 35. We'll have to check the penalty flag at the 45-yard line. This is an 8-minute, now 13-play series. 3rd and 7. They'll run it. They're perfectly happy right now to take a field goal. Ooh, wow, good pressure that time from Detroit. But Santos smooth as Brian Branch came flying in. There's Goff into a tight window, and what a catch that is. Well, I guess when you throw into a tight window, Amon-Ra St. Brown more often than not is going to come out with it. That's 16.
Move, maybe try to take a shot down deep.
Out of a shot position here. Goff will have to check it down. Gibbs slips the tackle of Edmonds, and a smart play by the rookie to get out of bounds after picking up the additional yardage. Goff climbs it. Goff launches, got a man, end zone, touchdown! Jameson Williams is becoming a big play threat, and he's got the Lions within a score. Fields launches deep. Got Scott out there, and it's incomplete. Here's Goff on the slant to Montgomery. And the former Bear trying to do it against his old club to the 40-yard line. Again, before the 2-minute warning, the playbook's wide open. And so is that hole for David Montgomery. Sanborn with the tackle. Pressure coming from the Bears. Goff delivers to Laporta. Out of bounds to stop the clock in front of Edwards. Lions have 1. Goff. Kind of a stumbling throw. He finds Montgomery. And Montgomery nearly gets the sticks, just shy of the line to gain.
Orchestrates these last two drives.
Did it against the Chargers last week, trying to do it again. And Montgomery doing it again. This is the game that David Montgomery's been waiting for. Got away from the plan and had the game-winning drive. Goff delivers, low throw, and another nice catch by Amon-Ra St. Brown in a tough spot. It's Gibbs. It's a run. It's Gibbs. Close to the marker. Eddie Jackson saved a touchdown, but the Lions are in a perfect position. It's Montgomery, and the former Bear has given the Lions the lead. Fake to Montgomery. Goff comes right back the other way. Laporta gives him a 3-point lead with 29 seconds to go. Fields with Hutchinson coming. That ball is out. Darnell Wright kicks it in back of the end zone. 2 points for Detroit with 21 seconds left. And Hutchinson boots it out of there. The Bears had the lead, but the Lions come back to win it. 31-26 for Mark, Christina, Barry, Mitch, our great crew. Adam Amin sending you to Lambeau Field for another NFC North team.
Goff connected on 23 of his 35 passes for 236 yards, 2 scores, and 3 interceptions for a 68.3 rating. Amon-Ra St. Brown caught 8 passes for 77 yards and a score, and David Montgomery led the ground game with 76 yards and a score on 12 carries. In defeat, Fields completed 16 of 23 passes for 169 yards and 1 touchdown, and also ran 18 times for 104 yards. DJ Moore caught 7 passes for 96 yards and a touchdown. Chicago completed their season with a 7-10 record, in last place in the NFC North. The Lions won the division at 12-5. Once in the postseason, the Lions defeated the Los Angeles Rams 24-23 and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 31-23. They lost the NFC Championship to the San Francisco 49ers 34-31. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. That's it for now. Until next time, keep the laces out, keep the history alive, and I'll see you on the next kickoff. Bye. Say bye.